This is Out of the Box with your host, Jonathan Clark. Out of the Box, Sunday nights at 9 on Q1043.
Hey, welcome back. We're in the studio with Hollis Brown, the new album, Ozone Park. It's right here, and they're playing Rough Trade in Brooklyn November 27th here in New York City. The night before Thanksgiving. Yeah, traditionally a very big party night, as I recall. All the tour dates, hollisbrown.com. We've got Mike Montali, Jonathan Bonilla with us. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Jonathan, I have to ask you, do you get the old, like, oh, you must be related to that guy on the Mets that gets paid $1 million?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Especially in 93 when he came, I was in like second grade in Queens, so it was every single day, every
right,
person.
Yeah. Oh, you must be rich. Hey, can you spare 20,
It was cool until he completely started sucking, and
yeah,
and he became the highest paid player ever to not be good.
Right. Amazing.
Bobby Bonilla, right?
Yeah.
Bobby Bonilla.
Bonilla.
He gets paid. What's he going to get? Like $1 million something every year?
I think it's like
every year.
1.2 for like 2035 or something like that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
The band is named after a Bob Dylan song of the same name, Ballad of Hollis Brown. And that is some classic Bob Dylan right there. That's like 1962 Dylan, when it was just him singing on the guitar. But boy, that's a depressing song.
It is, yeah. I don't think we realized how depressing it was maybe when we named the band. But we started in Ozone Park, which is the name of the new record, in John's dad's garage, and we were trying to figure out band names, and like it is impossible to come up with a band name with a bunch of guys or whoever, And
well,
so,
these days especially, you got to Google stuff for like 2 days, and then
And so we just kept. It took like 2 weeks of just putting names, and nobody liked anything. So we thought, all right, the Rolling Stones picked a Muddy Waters song as their band name. So we said, okay, let's pick a Dylan tune because we like songwriting, and we like that seems to be the thing that bonds us together is great songs. And so we kept coming up with Dylan song titles for another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And somebody said, how about Hollis Brown? Because, it'll give us one identity. Instead of being a band, we can all come collectively and have one identity. And so we went with it, and now we can't escape it. But
I'm having a vision of Bob Dylan on a laptop on a tour bus, Googling Hollis Brown for some crazy reason.
And loving it.
And then discovering you guys.
Yeah.
I will say this. Finally, it happened like 2 years ago. When you search Hollis Brown, our Wikipedia page comes up first before the song.
Oh, wow.
Yes. It took a while, but I guess people forget about that era of Dylan.
Nice. Way to go, digital team.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So Hollis is actually a part of Queens, right? Do I have that right?
Yeah,
Isn't
Hollis
there
is a neighborhood in Queens. Yeah, we went to high school not far from there.
Don't tell me. Archbishop Malloy.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, is that
How'd you know that?
I do my research, but I remember hearing that name in sports radio conversations because is it a big basketball?
Yeah,
recruiting?
St. John's University is right there, and also Christmas in Hollis probably put it on the map from Run DMC.
Oh, right. Yeah. But it is like a basketball recruiting high school.
Oh, Malloy.
Isn't it?
Well,
yeah, Malloy
yeah.
is for
Well,
sure. Yeah.
Jack Curran, rest in peace, he was like a big deal in high school sports, especially in the Northeast.
Yeah.
And he would always try and they would always try and recruit him for college, and he just never left. He just stayed.
Yeah, he
in
was
Malloy.
one of the greatest high school sporting coaches of all time, and he was at Malloy for like almost 50 years probably. And he had Kenny Smith. He went
point
to
guard,
Malloy.
right? Yeah.
Kenny Anderson went to Malloy. A lot of people went to Malloy,
Yeah.
especially back in those days.
Well, as you referenced
80s.
the Hollis Brown Ozone Park, the new album here, there's a lot going on in this album cover.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can tell us the imagery that we see here and what it refers to. There's a lot going on
It's
here.
actually all based around postcards, like great American-looking, postcards from the vintage
Zoom in on
postcards.
this, Sarah. Show this album cover here as we talk about it.
Yeah, and we have a friend of ours in Italy who actually designed it for us. We sent him the record, and we said, we think this is the sound of American rock today.
Yeah.
So come up with something, and that's what he came up with. And
Very good. I love it. You got the big Cadillac.
you like it? Yeah, it got like a Pink Floyd kind of thing going,
Yeah.
I guess.
The Jets, is that LaGuardia, a reference to LaGuardia Airport? Or,
Yeah, we changed a few things. There's
Pan American Airlines. Wow.
Well, that's the Italian view on American
Yes.
rock.
Yes.
An Italian artist named
And we
Luca.
changed a couple things, like the street signs. We put like Brooklyn and Queens on there, and the diner is actually the one near my house in Queens, Bel Air Diner.
Oh, nice. Is it a Greek diner?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, 24 hours. One of those.
Did you guys do a European tour recently?
Yeah, we just got back.
How was that? I saw some things of yours on Instagram. You were like in Milan at the Duomo or whatever. I mean,
yeah, it was great. We started in Italy, and then we went to Germany, and then the Netherlands and the UK. So it was about a month of touring. It was really good. It's great.
First time in Europe, or you've been there
No,
before?
we've been there a couple times.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of playing Europe? Is it the food? Is it...
It's different every country you go to. I think there's something different about it. You know?
It might be the hotels for me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Their hotels are nice. Every venue puts you up to take
Too
care
small.
of you.
Too small for me. I'm too tall for the European hotels, man.
Well, tell me this. What's been the coolest part of being in this band so far? It's been what? Is it 10 years?
Yeah, we
so
started
far?
playing in that garage about 10 years ago, man. Yeah, but we didn't really start trying to do something substantial until probably 6 years ago.
Have you? Do you have a favorite venue? Do you have maybe a chance run-in with one of your rock and roll idols that you got to meet over
Oh
the
yeah,
years?
there's a lot of those. Red Rocks was probably my favorite venue to play on the stage. It was like a we made it kind of moment.
Yeah. Well, it's an unbelievable view from the stage.
Oh man, it's
my
incredible,
God.
incredible. Yeah. Yeah, we've had some encounters with some celebrities as well that
Tell
have
us.
been interesting.
Tell us.
Well, I actually just met Warren Haynes at the Capitol Theater the other
But
day.
he's not a celebrity.
Well, he's a
Music
guitar
girl,
celebrity.
yes.
Yeah.
If
Well,
you're a
you met-
music head, you know
met
what I mean?
Flea the other day.
Yeah, I met Flea the other day, man. That was
He's
cool.
got his memoir out now, right?
Yeah, that's what I went to. He did his release party in Dumbo.
Yeah.
And it was cool. I got to meet him, and he was really nice, actually, in
He's
an
a
LA
really
kind of
nice
way.
guy,
Yeah,
though.
he was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
nice, and I hawked him for a little while, got him to sign it, and took a picture and stuff. Yeah, it was cool.
We're in the studio with Mike and Jonathan from Hollis Brown. The new album is Ozone Park, and they're playing Rough Trade in Brooklyn November 27th. All the tour dates, hollisbrown.com. We got to talk about the video for the song Bad Mistake. Now, if you're one of these people that really enjoys going online and seeing people hurt themselves while they're trying to get a lot of clicks or something, that's what this video is all about. I mean, it's almost painful to watch, but like you have to keep watching it.
Yeah, it's like a video of epic fails, basically.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
an epic fail junkie, man. I love those videos. I go down like a YouTube rabbit hole of watching people epically fail. It's amazing.
Well, everybody should go watch. And my favorite part is the wedding party going out on the dock.
And the whole thing fell?
And the whole thing
Yeah, that was
collapses.
crazy.
Oh,
No,
man.
I can't remember. Was the bride in that as well?
I think she was. I think she was.
And everybody gets soaking
Oof.
wet, and they just stand there and they start walking out of the water. Unbelievable. Well, tell us more about that song, Bad Mistake, and then we'll play it.
Well, we were in the Poconos just doing some demos and writing. Were we recording or just writing?
I think we're just hanging out and writing some
Yeah,
stuff.
well, so our friend of ours, Don DeLego, he has a studio in the Poconos, and me, Mike, and Adam went up and with Andrew, our drummer, and we started just working on material, and that was something I started playing progression, and then Mike was like, hey, I think this would be a good bass line, and then it became like, it just turned into its own thing, and then he added some lyrics, and we went into the studio in Florida, and it just came onto its own,
A quick one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
As
was
soon as
pretty
I had
quick, just simple riff, and we just went with it,
Well, I have to shout out Little Steven because that's where I first heard that song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it
Great.
was Underground Garage Show here on Q1043.
Legend.
Hollis Brown is the band. The new album, Ozone Park. See them live at Rough Trade in Brooklyn, November 27th. All the tour dates, hollisbrown.com. Mike, Jonathan, thank you so much for stopping by. Best of luck, and come back anytime.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
This is Out of the Box with your host, Jonathan Clark. Out of the Box, Sunday nights at 9 on Q1043.